Today guys, I'm going to tell you why the Cobalt rangefinder is the only and last rangefinder you'll ever need. Let's get into it. Now, as you know, if you're watching the channel, Cobalt actually sent this out to me to try and help me improve at golf. There is a link to it down below if you want, but after spending a bit of time with it, I want to actually give some feedback to you guys because I think this is probably one of the most underrated and overlooked rangefinders on the market. First off, let's get something straight, okay? A lot of people, I've looked at a lot of reviews online about the Cobalt, and people always give out about the case. Now, if you're worried about the case, like, it's the rangefinder you're using, like, get over it. Like, I've sat on this thing multiple times while we're out filming, and it hasn't dented or anything like that. This thing gets abused in the golf cart when we're filming, and the case is robust. If you're worried about the case, you're worried about the wrong thing. It's the rangefinder you should be worrying about. Honestly, it's unique. The look of this thing is unique, but I'm going to give you three reasons why this thing is a must buy. And one of them is just, it blows everything out of the water. First thing is, if you know me, if you've been watching the channel for a while, the equipment we use, I come from a video world where it's lens centric. You're looking at different lenses for different shoots and all that sort of stuff. When you look through this and see the optics inside this housing, it's just mind-blowing how good it is. I would equate this to a really high-end good lens in the cinema or video world. It's crazy how crisp and sharp and clear the image is. To get optics like that with coatings on the lenses to reflect the sun and there's things called refraction going on where light breaks up into RGB and stuff. This is high quality. It really is. When you look through it, it's nice. It's really nice. Also, the weight of this device is actually beautiful. It's so nice. It's a nice meaty. I also hear, elephant in the room, right? I also hear people giving out about that it doesn't have a magnet. There's no way in hell I would pay anything for a rangefinder and then stick it to something externally. No, I'm putting that stuff in the case it comes from. I'm putting it away. I want to protect this thing. Let's go over the functionality of this rangefinder before I get to my next 2 points. Functionality of it is really simple. When you look through, it's clear. Now this one is the Q6 slope. Really simple. You see there that the slope is on when the red is on, so it shows that it's very clear. Now, very distinctive to the Cobalt rangefinders is this thing here. Now this, it's so simple but brilliant. Obviously it makes it stand out when you're using it, but what it does is actually brightens the display inside the viewfinder. So it brightens, it dims, it brightens. So if you're in a well-lit or a dim environment, you can change it and adjust it on the fly. Absolutely super. Button in the middle, yards to meters, really simple. If you're playing golf in meters, who are you? But it's very simple. I'm only joking. This ring on top focuses the optic for you. It's a really well-made, simple device. It's hard to describe how well-made it feels to the hand. There's a good weight. It's just nice. It's nice to use and it zaps on. Look, rangefinders are pretty high-tech nowadays. It zaps onto flags really quick. It snaps onto everything really quick. Gives you real accurate. One of my personal favorite things is, and I've never got this from a rangefinder. I've used many rangefinders over the years, from really high-end ones with digital maps in them to leading brand ones with all this sort of stuff. This does something that none of them do. And one thing that I was amazed at, and the first thing I think I commented in one of the videos is, when I zap something, and I zap a yardage, and I zap it again, and I zap it again, it never changes. It's the exact same yardage continuously. And that could be a moving flag. It's insane. I've never had that before. Like, I put that down to accuracy. You can put it down to whatever you want, but I've never used a rangefinder where it's the exact same reading multiple times over and over again. And I just find that absolutely fascinating. Reason number 2 that this is one of the best rangefinders on the market is it's waterproof. I think it's IP7. I'll put it up on screen if I got it wrong. Something IP7. It means you can drop this into water and it's not getting ruined. So if your bag accidentally goes into a lake or something like that, this thing is going to hold up. And that means you can use it in Ireland. If you're coming to Ireland, you can use it in Ireland because stuff gets wet here. It's a nice day today, but that could change at any second. It really is very, very nice to use. But the third reason, and the reason why this beats every other rangefinder on the market, it comes with a lifetime warranty. You'd literally be foolish not to get this, because I bought a cheap rangefinder. We bought a cheap rangefinder, didn't we? We did. It broke randomly, just randomly. Just out using it, and then it broke. It couldn't zap anything. This has a lifetime warranty. So if it goes mechanically wrong, they will replace it, fix it or whatever and send it back out to you. The weight of this thing, it doesn't feel like anything can go wrong with it. If I threw it at something, that thing is more likely to break than this thing. That's how well built it feels. And being honest, if you were watching my videos, you would know I was struggling with GPS. Wrong GPS, wrong yardages, wrong distances, and going back to this has actually helped me lower scores. And that's not the Cobalt, it's just a rangefinder. Going back to the rangefinder, it really is that simple. Honestly, after using this and just all the benefits and features that this brings, the waterproof, the optics, I honestly, I can't tell you how good the optics are. And then they have a sneaky little thing, but I'll show you now. But then the lifetime warranty, you know, it's very hard to beat. So I wasn't going to make a video about it, but I think I had to, because not many people know about them, and they're mind-blowingly good. If people give out about the case, you know, you're not shooting targets with this. This just keeps it safe. And my big bum sat on this multiple times at this point, and it's still perfect. This thing gets thrown around while we're out filming. Not a bother, still looks brand new. But here's the last thing, right? You put it in there like everything's premium. It's all premium. Everything's premium, right? When you close it up. This is probably the most ingenious thing about the whole package, right? I can't stress enough, right? How many rangefinders do you know with the carabiner and they just come off randomly? It's a perfect circle. It can't friction off anything. It just stays on. It's so simple. It's so simple, yet genius like. Look, they really have thought of everything when it comes to it. The box might be a bit different, but get over it. The rangefinder inside it that you're actually going to use is brilliant. It comes with a lifetime warranty. It's waterproof, and the optics are just next level. I've never looked in a rangefinder with optics this good. And coming from a video and cinema world, that's good optics. There's no lies. Guys, there is a link to it down below. I get a little kickback from it, but I'm just making the video because this thing is really good. It's that good. So say what you will. Enjoy. If you get one of these, well done. You've just saved yourself probably a lot of money over the years. So congratulations. Anyway, subscribe, like, comment. Talk to you later. Bye.